Hey, what's going on, guys? It's EK3 Mike. Yep, I shaved. Womp womp. So I got something a little special. I ended up going to Ant. His Instagram is Ant ENY. He's got a shop where he pretty much parts out cars, race cars, street builds, you name it. So you come up on a lot of good deals. Behind me is the block that I picked up for $250. You guys know about that one. That's gonna get built. But I picked this up, which is a K24A2. Same, pretty much the same thing that I had before, except this came off an automatic TSX, whereas this came off a 6-speed. No difference, really, doesn't matter. This one was actually turbocharged before, so it kind of got the wheels spinning. I was talking to Ant, and he was asking me, he's like, "Why don't you go turbo?" And turbo is something that I'm not really familiar with, so I'm a little hesitant to do it. But he pretty much told me, he's like, "There's nothing really to it. My all motor build would pretty much come out to the same amount." Because if you remember, I was getting the block done. I was gonna send it to JBR. I was gonna get the head port. I wasn't sure where I was gonna go yet, but my last one was a 4-piston head, which is pretty pricey. So when you kind of add everything up, the all motor versus turbo might be a little bit more, but the power is just significantly different because you can boost a stock motor to probably past 500, but safely you could do 500, and you don't have to touch the block, you don't have to touch the head. So that's kind of what the route I'm going right now. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna rush it, but I'm probably gonna do that. So now what I'm thinking is, I'll put this motor in NA. I'll put it in the Civic stock. It's a stock K24A2, nothing done to it. Stock compression. It's pretty much stock motor. So I'm gonna throw that in just to get the K build going. Right now I have the single in there. I want to get the K in there. I want to make sure I have all the creature comforts, the AC, the heat, the power steering. So I'm going to make sure all of that is good to go, and I'll have a running car. This is already good to go. So I'm going to do that, and then while that's in there, I'll have this built. I'll still send out the block and actually pointing me in the right direction. I might be getting it done somewhere else, so we'll talk about that in a different video. But I'm actually thinking of building that like almost like a stock refresh, with stock compression and all of that. Since I'll probably be boosting it, so I don't have to go crazy. I don't have to go spend a ton of money on a fully built block with low compression for turbo. I don't have to do that. I can just do the stock compression. So that's kind of the plan right now. I know I jumped all over the place because at first I was gonna go with that all motor build, like my last setup. That last setup that made 275 horsepower. But now I'm thinking, like, money wise, is it really worth it? So I still think it would be pretty fun for you guys to see what I end up doing. Like I said, a stock K24 is still going in there, which will be fun, I think, in the Civic regardless, because the 2.4 has a lot of torque. But then I'll probably throw the turbo kit on that, build that, and we'll just see what happens. So, I mean, I think I just spiced it up a little bit, if anything. I know it's a big change of plans, but I think it'll be fun. So stay tuned. Please don't mind the mess. I usually clean up a couple days after I do some work in the garage, so it's a disaster right now. But this is the motor that I picked up from Ant. It's fully functional K24A2 from a TSX, a '07 TSX. This little walk around right here. Now I'm not a fan of painting the engine. This one was already painted black. So, I mean, it is what it is. This isn't really the permanent motor, I should say. You know, this is just kind of to get, like I said, get that K build going. So I'm not going to sweat it. It is what it is. Inside's good. It's got K20 oil pump. It's got the RBC, the 50-degree RBC cam gear, and stock cams, stock internals, but it's very clean inside, so I'm happy about that. So the outside doesn't really matter to me. But like I said, let's just take a look at that. So this is going to be in the Civic NA for a little while until I get some turbo goodies going. I'm going to piece something together, or I might even just get something from Ant. And then while that's going on, this will be sent out. That'll get freshened up, and that'll be like, this will be like the good motor that's staying in there, and it's gonna look pretty. But for now, this will be more than perfect, and I'm very happy I got this one. I think it's gonna be a strong motor. Looked really clean inside. Yeah, that's about it. So those are the plans for now. And I'll keep you guys posted. Peace. So here's a view with the valve cover off. As you can see, really nice and clean. Stock cams, nothing crazy. So here with the valve cover off, you can see the RBC cam gear and the K20Z3 timing chain guard up top. So really good stuff, really clean, and something you kind of want to do when you're using the K24, get that further adjustment on it. So before I end the video, I wanted to shout out Ant ENY one more time, because he really came through for me. I needed that motor, I needed a running motor just to get that K going. And I also picked up an exhaust from him. So let me see if I could show you guys. It's kind of actually fits in the camera view perfectly. But yeah, so as you guys may or may not know, K series, you want to get a 3-inch exhaust system, cat back or header back, whatever you want to do. But 3 inches is great for K series. They want to breathe. They want that exhaust flowing out fast. So if you get the piping like you see here, you could get K-Teller. You could get the piping from Speed Factory. It's usually like, I would say $280 to $300 shipped. It's not too bad. It's actually a decent price. But then you got to factor in, you got to get it welded. You still need a muffler for it, and should probably throw some V-bands on there, right? So it all adds up. So you went from like spending, let's say $300 to, I would say almost $800 getting everything done, unless you're welding it yourself. If you're welding things yourself, that makes things a lot easier. So anyway, I picked up this exhaust. This was on an EK Coupe, and you may or may not know, EK Coupes and sedans, they have the same size exhaust. So it's like a perfect fit. You could take the exhaust from an EK Coupe, you could put it on a sedan, and vice versa. So I picked this up from Ant. Like I said, he parts stuff out. So this was on somebody else's build, you know, parted it out. It was working fine. They just ended up selling the car. So I picked this up from him for $150. You can't go wrong. It's got a vibrant muffler on it. You can see it in the background right there. And it has the full piping that I need. So I'm good to go on that. I just saved a ton of money. So thanks again, Ant. I'll definitely be back for more. For you guys that don't know, he's located on Long Island, New York, in Farmingdale. So I'm gonna drop his Instagram again. Thanks again, and to everybody that works there, thank you, Derek. You're the man, and yeah, that's it. So I gotta apologize for that hissing sound. For anyone that was wondering, that's what it was, the burner right there. Keeping the garage warm. Harbor Freight, $30. If you have a bigger garage, they also have a dual burner setup. Go ahead and smash that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I'm crazy for going turbo instead of all motor. Was the 275 all motor good enough for the street, or is the 500 horsepower turbo gonna be better? I mean, I think we all kind of know the answer to that, but you guys let me know what you think, and check me out on Instagram, ek3_Mike, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.